Yeah, what's good, everybody? It's football weekend. Only the strong survive. I just decided to come on up in here the last minute talk about the football games this weekend and who you got and why you got them. Gonna be some hard games. It's gonna be some hard games. And if your team not in it, it is what it is. Don't hate. Don't hate. Just root for the team that they want to win. You know, a lot of people didn't expect some of these teams being there. I didn't even know Green Bay was in it until Wheels of Steel said it. So shout out to Wheels of Steels. You know, um, NFL weekend is a hell of a weekend. Everybody love and like, man. It's gonna be cold, winter time, 30 below zero in Kansas City. You couldn't pay me to move to Kansas City. 30 below zero in Kansas City, we got Buffalo gonna be snowing about a foot of snow. You know, I don't think that passing game's gonna work with nobody. They're gonna be in the trenches where they should be. Pittsburgh, Buffalo, wintertime trenches. That's NFL football. You know, that's NFL football. Houston Texans. The Houston Texans playing Cleveland, I think. Cleveland. Joe Flappable Flacco. Will his reign come to an end? Will CJ Stroud prevail? Will he prevail, man? So it's a lot of stuff going on in football. The Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. That's old school before I was born. That was way before I was born. You know, Cowboys at home are pretty good, except their last two games. They ain't been playing too good. Will Green Bay Packers upset the Dallas Cowboys? You know, so it's going to be interesting. I think some of these games going to come down to the fourth quarter, especially them cold weather games. Them 30 below, oh my goodness. Miami Dolphins, oh God. Oh boy, Miami might lose 40 nothing, man. They ain't used to that stuff, man. They're not used to that. Going to Missouri, Kansas City, 30, 27, 29 below zero. Man, I used to hate playing in the cold weather. I used to have layers and layers of clothes on playing. They're like, DC, you should be used to this. You from DC. Man, we don't get no 30 below, champ. We don't get no 30 below. And that's why Green Bay, Kansas City, people like that, like Colorado, all Utah, all them cold weather places. Man, ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't nowhere in the world, you know, um, you could pay me to play football or even live out there. The Minnesota, oh God. That meant that look, the cold weather now and the snow and all that stuff is just for that stuff is for the kids now, man. It's not for us adults. You want to be in that 30 or 20 below zero? Go move to Arkansas, go move to Alaska and Antarctica and Russia, all that stuff, man. That's what that cold stuff for. When you get old like me, you ain't got time for it, man. Your bones get brittle. Your bones get brittle, man. So no, but the NFL is doing a good job. They got a lot of things they need to change, referees and stuff like that. The coach carousel continue. We might have about 5, 6 black coaches this year. We might have about 5 or 6 black coaches this year, man. 5 or 6. No, not too many. If the Las Vegas Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders, if the Las Vegas Raiders don't give Antoine Pierce that job, I'm about to say Al Heyman. Al Davis gonna be rolling in his grave, cursing his son out. Just win, baby. That's all we need to do. Just win. So Antonio Pierce need to get that job. I think he's interviewing for the Tennessee job now. Well, I don't know why they fired Vrabel, but then again, Vrabel bring that. See, thing about Vrabel, when y'all come from a coaching tree, you need to bring your own philosophy. A lot of players, don't, they're going to miss Vrabel, but then again, they're not going to miss him because he bring that old school Bill Belichick, wear your butt out and practice and stuff. Man, nobody care about that stuff no more, man. He's old school. He wear you down. A lot of players saying, you know, bringing your own thing, man. You can't copy nobody else's success. You got to bring your own success in, but you your own person. And that was some of these guys who come from these other trees are trying to do. You know, unless you build Wall Street now, all them dudes winners. But ain't up a Bill Wall. I ain't up a one Bill Walton, and that wasn't a hard, the go hard, the disrespect. There's my way or the highway tree, like Bill Belichick, and some of them guys gonna learn. That's how it is. Be your own person when you get these coaching jobs. It surprised me. Hey, New England hired a black coach. I've got his name, but shout out to him. Now, that's the hard part. The easy part is coaching the team, bringing the team together. Because a lot of players, I understand, like the guy. A lot of players, I understand, like the guy. So, I think it's Jared something. He been there 5 years, been coaching under Bill Parcells. I mean, Bill Belichick. So, good luck. I wish him luck. Then if they hire Antonio Pierce, that'd be another good job. Pierce did a hell of a job. He did a hell of a job, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. When your players got your backing, ain't nothing the owners can do, ain't nothing the general managers can do, ain't nothing the coaches can do. you know, ain't nothing they can do when your players got any individual back. When all your players back that person, what you gonna do? Cut everybody, fire everybody? You can't do that. And that's me bringing it to the Jameis Winston situation. Yeah, I would have been upset if I was opposing team that he did that stuff. But if the players in his locker room asked him to do that, he had no other choice. He have no other choice. What the coach going to do? Beat him up? Fire him? They can cut him. Okay. Jameis Winston to get another job. But when all 53, 54, whatever it is, all them guys got your back and want you to do this for a player, you do it for a player. The coach can't coach. The coach can't cut everybody. The coach can't cut everybody. So shout out to Jameis Winston for having some heart and define the coach, and players play together. Players stick together. Coaches might think they run things, but the players revoke them. What? Who you going to run? So shout out to Jameis Winston, man. Hey, it is what it is. But it's football Saturday. Lorenzo, what's up, champ? It's football Saturday and football Sunday, man. Lorenzo, the Washington Commanders, they just hired associate general manager. I don't know what he is for the 49ers. Hopefully he can get them on track and help them find a head coach. And then they need to hire a hell of a general manager who can help them find some players who want to play for them. It's a shame, man, living in Washington, D.C., man. Y'all just don't know how far the Redskins, the Commanders, whatever you want to call them, has fallen. They pathetic. They pathetic. They go from shaking the stands, having the bleachers shaking, to the rocks falling on your head and no hot water. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. That's what they go from. They go from we want Dallas shaking the stand, the whole stand is shaking and everything is shaking. The Commander Redskins, man, they done fell down here. I hate it. It's a shame, man. It's really a shame, but it is what it is, man. Hopefully they can get together. Hopefully they can get a general manager in, a coach in, and do they need a quarterback or not? Are they gonna get the spoiled brat from USC or not? The mama's boy or not? Caleb, if they're gonna get him, or they're gonna put trust in Sam Howell. Because I remember a couple of my boys, Mo Robinson and Wheels of Steel Mall Hill, they in love with Sam Howell. They think this man is the greatest quarterback since Joe Montana himself. But now, since hasn't been doing too good, they kind of jumping off the bandwagon. But don't jump off the bandwagon. You know what I mean, Lorenzo? Give that man a chance. Give him off of the line. Give him some running backs, wide receivers. Then see if he can do it. That's when you give it a see. My problem is with these teams, man. They give up on these players too quickly. They give up on these, especially the young quarterbacks. These young quarterbacks in this league, man, come to the league, they're not ready. They're not ready. First of all, I'm gonna say 3% that when they come in the league, ready to start. 3%. It's some that comes in the league that they like that. But they comes in with a foundation. They comes in with a team that has an offensive line, an offensive coordinator, a quarterback coach. They got all that stuff intact and good ones at that. They got a foundation. They got running backs and wide receivers surrounded around them, so they won't have to get out there and think they Brett Favre scrambling and running and throwing and do all that crap. They ain't got time paying all this money to these quarterbacks for these guys to be sitting down for 2 years. But that's how it should be. That's how it should be. They're not. So they're gonna get Caleb Williams. Somebody gonna draft him, and he gonna come in. But if the wrong team draft him, what are they gonna do? A team that don't have no offensive line, no defensive line, no offensive line, no wide receivers, nothing around him, no foundation. What do you guys expect the man to be? A miracle, man? Oh, we got Caleb Williams, man. Oh, we're gonna win now. You ain't got no left tackle. You ain't got no right tackle. So how you gonna win? Man, I hate when they do that. They put these young quarterbacks in these situations to come in and win now. Name them. These young quarterbacks coming in there now, man. I feel for them. They go to these side teams who has no foundation around them, and they expect them to win. If they don't, they're going to, the white media going to say, oh, man, we just time to get rid of him. They ain't got no offensive line. They ain't got no quarterback coach, really. You know what I mean? They got the wrong offensive coordinator to fit his system of what he like doing. Man, being a quarterback in the NFL is hard. It's hard. But stop blaming them young quarterbacks. Blaming the daggone coaches, the general managers for not putting around, helping establish a foundation so these guys can win. So help establish a foundation so these guys can win, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. If Dallas lose tomorrow against Green Bay, I don't know when they play. Whenever they play, if Dallas play, oh man, Jerry Jones gonna be 1-800 Harbaugh, 1-800 Jim Harbaugh. If Green Bay upset the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones gonna be on that phone 1-800 Harbaugh, real quick. But that's how it is. That's how it is, man. But I don't know, man. Mike McCarthy ain't did nothing in a long time, man. Long time. But let him lose against Green Bay. Boy, I'm telling you, Jerry Jones gonna be 1-800 Jim Harbaugh real quick, man. So I just decided to do a little thing talking about the game this weekend in the NFL, man. It's gonna be some good games. I couldn't be playing in Kansas City though. I can't be playing the 27 below zero, man. I cannot be playing in that. It's too damn cold. And don't let the wind be blowing. Oh God, that's the worst cold in the world you could be playing in. That wind chill factor will tear your behind up, man. That wind chill factor. Oh man, I tell you. Miami Dolphins? Soon they boy, I know they only they might even protest to go outside and play. They go from 7 degrees to minus 27. Man, I guarantee Kansas City beat the brakes off them dudes. It's gonna be too cold. A lot of them dudes ain't used to that stuff, man. You know, when your environment is 70 degrees, the whole 70, 80 degrees all year, maybe drop 50 a couple of times. When you're going to play people who used to that stuff all year round, been living in it, that makes a difference. I'm telling you, it makes a difference. You know, Pittsburgh Buffalo, that probably be another big game. Buffalo got a good air attack, but you ain't gonna be throwing that ball in that snow and that wind chill. They got to run the ball. You know, they is gonna have to run the ball to beat Pittsburgh. And they might do it, they might not. That might be the biggest. That might be an upset for the day. That might be the upset of the day if you really think about it. It's gonna be a good game. I think it really is gonna be a good game, man. I even think the Dallas Green Bay game gonna be a good game. You know, um, it depends on what Dallas team shows up because they can be beat. They can be beat. You know, they not just because they don't lose at home that much. They can be beaten. Playoff everybody 0-0, man. Everybody is 0-0. Only the strong survive. I'm picking the Texans to beat Cleveland. I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys, the Squeak Pass, the Green Bay Packers. I'm picking Kansas City to maul Miami because Miami ain't gonna deal with that 30 degrees, that minus 30, minus 27, wherever it is. And I'm picking my Pittsburgh Steelers to beat the Buffalo Bills in a boring game, maybe 17-10. Snow everywhere, foot of snow, cold game. The team with the best defense probably win this game, and it might be first team score win. But we have a running attack. They don't. They have a throwing attack. We don't. We got to. We been doing good lately, but we not like them. They have the better quarterback, Josh Allen. So, but we got the better coach. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. I just came to come in for a minute, talk some stuff about the NFL. I ain't put no notifications out. Nobody. That's why anybody pop in because I wasn't going to do it today, but I just decided to do it, man. So that's my take on the NFL. Today and tomorrow, man. So y'all get up there. I wish all the teams a lot of luck. I wish all the teams a lot of luck, even the ones that didn't make it. You heard me, baby. Even the ones that didn't make it. People, put their teams on the pedestal and they don't even make the playoff. Man, we wasn't expected to make it to Pittsburgh still, and we made it. But when your team is expected to make it and you do a lot of hooping and hollering about your team and they ain't make it itself, I feel for you. I feel for you. You heard me? I really feel for the team, man. But they're my pick. They're my picks, man. I'm taking the Houston Texans, right? Kansas City Chiefs, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what I'm taking this weekend in the playoffs. Go do some parlays. You win some money. Think about your boy. You win some money. Think about your boys. But that's who I think is going to win this weekend. But you never know, man. So when you're playing in that kind of climate, like snow and rain and pouring and all that stuff, man, anything can happen. When you're playing in that kind of climate, anything can happen, man, brother. We'll see. We'll see if Miami can put them little heating pads in their pockets and stuff like that and go out there and upset the Kansas City Chiefs. But I doubt that. That's one game I'm 1,000% sure that Kansas City's going to win that game. You know, them boys gonna hit that cold weather and ready to run back out that off that field so quick in that 27 below, below. You can throw water in the air, evaporate. Oh no, 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 don't miss them days, man. So shout out to Kansas City and Miami, man, for playing in that cold, cold weather, man. And in the Pittsburgh Steelers, Buffalo, foot of snow, you know, cold weather, still a football, baby. Still a football. You know, can we pull out the same thing we did and win every playoff game and go win the Super Bowl? Maybe not, but we'll see. You never know. Miracles do happen. Oh man. Then I feel a little bit about entertainment. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Peace and blessings, everybody.